around, the only thing it did was veer off, showing fake love. I could tell it once I said it all. I just stayed cool, acted like it wasn't weird at all. Most of the people that you meet are not who they appear at all. If you want on top, then you wouldn't hear it cheer at all. But I ain't got no top, I don't need a chandelier at all. I ain't got no top, 'cause I be really...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines and the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now Goff on 1st down. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. High throw, but he makes the catch. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
Now on 2nd and 16, Goff buying time to his left. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Chubb, and he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on a touchback. They begin the drive with Williams. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught at the 5, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down 15-0 here already, needing to jumpstart this offense. 1st and 10. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six.
They'll get this underneath to Edmonds.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. David Njoku, 48 yards. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. They're going to try and run. And he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. From the 50, it's gone. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 36 yards on the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Forced out to his left.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks. Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Now a diving catch made just beyond the line of scrimmage.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
After the interception, here's gone. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Still 9 remaining on second down. Goff now looks to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jalen Waddle, 31 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes being chased out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him. You saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team. Go earn your keep. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Herbert to throw right away. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big play there on the first play of the game. 56 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll roll him out right. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Dickerson trying the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Eric Dickerson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And what a way to cap off the opening touchdown drive. You go for 2 and you get it.
Remember when the PAT or the extra point was a gimme, right? Not plus 99%.
And a loose football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to look deep down the field. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. Harold Carmichael, 63 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and run it here. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. He'll buy some time right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
After incompletions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. The run on 3rd and long, so I guess waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let them know on the other side, this is what we're going to be about today. In this case, they didn't get a first down.
He's got a man, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Gone. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Randy Moss, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers get a bit closer. Now Matt Rule keeping the offense on the field to go for 2 here. Goff looking to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 58 yards. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Dickerson on the handoff. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A carry for Dickerson. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. On 4th down, Herbert. Man open, Harold Carmichael complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Harold Carmichael with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back.
Touchdown, Carolina! David Njoku, 44 yards. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the two-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at two-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more two-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Here's Herbert. And going deep for Hill. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Herbert. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Eric Dickerson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of
touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Waddle, 45 yards. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 3rd. Pickup of 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's got room. There he goes, right side. He's at the 30. The end zone, touchdown Atlanta. Eric Dickerson on his way to a... as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Goff. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
A throw on the money to Perriman. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Rashad Perriman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. He's got a man, complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Off play action. Here's Goff. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Kiko Alonso with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Goff. He's got Perriman. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
2nd down and goal. Goff looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got a back.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll run now with Dickerson. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Herbert on 3rd and long from his own end zone. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Goff now looking to throw. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket, no. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
3rd and long. It's Goff. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Harold Carmichael, 28 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. They're going to try and run. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before...
Yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
He's got a man complete. The 20. Touchdown.